Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on YouTube. Today we are going to learn about how to make a proxy call from Angular application to the backend API. So this backend API I have written in Spring Boot, and this is the JSON data which our Angular application is expecting. So let's look into the code. This is the HTML page of our Angular application, and this is the event listener and the buttons. So on clicking over this particular button, this get data from API method will be called in the app.component.ts file, inside which we are again calling this get data method, which is written in the data service. And inside the get data of the data service, we are hitting this API. So we have given here the URL of the API. Now let's see what happens when we click on this get data from API button. So our Angular application is refreshing. Let's clear out the console and network tabs. Okay, so as soon as I click on this button, we can see we have got some error. In the console also we have got some message. It says it is CORS error. So CORS is the cross origin resource sharing. It's a browser security issue which shows when we make a request from the browser to another application which is being hosted at some other port or which is running on some other port. So to overcome this, we have two options. So the first one is when we don't know who is our client or who is going to hit our API. At that time we have to specify the CORS header in our backend application. But in this case particularly, or in such cases, we have to specify, we have to do proxy call from our Angular application. So to do that, we have to create a proxy configuration file. So at the root of the folder, create a new file. Give the name it as proxy.conf.json. And inside this file, we are going to write some configuration which is provided by the Webpack. As we know that Webpack is the server which is used underneath Angular application. So this is the API which we are going to hit. So I'm giving here as /demo/star as a key, and the value will be another object which will be having target as one of the key, followed by the URL which we want to hit. So only the domain I am giving. Secure we are giving here as false because we are not using HTTPS. And for the change origin, even though right now it is not mandatory, but I am giving here as false. But one thing to note is that we have to give change origin as true when we will be hitting API being hosted at some other remote server, because at that time when we are hitting the API from our local host, so the origin is going to be changed, which brings me to another point, and this point is very important, that this proxy call we can only do from the local host, not from the dev server. From the dev server, if our application is trying to hit some API, at that time we have to give the full URL. The proxy configuration will not work. Okay, so we have given our Angular app this proxy configuration. Now we have to specify this particular file, and we have to inform Angular that this proxy call we want to make. So that we have to do in package.json file. So in the npm start script, we have to give as proxy-config followed by the proxy configuration JSON file .json. Okay, so we have created the proxy configuration file, we have provided the configuration, we have also informed the Angular application. Now we have to mention the URL. So now, since we have already provided this /demo/star in the proxy configuration file, so we just have to give /demo/data. Now since we have done changes in the configuration file of Angular, so we have to restart our application. Okay. So I'm giving this npm start. Now by the time it is starting, I'll explain what exactly happens. So proxy configuration JSON file. This configuration basically tells Angular that whenever this particular URL is found, at that time redirect this request to this domain followed by this URL which we have mentioned here. And apart from that, proxy server, what it does is proxy server takes the request. It is in between the backend API and our Angular application. So whenever the browser requests something, it takes the request to the port where our Angular application is running, and from there it forwards the request to the backend API. Okay, so our application is started now. Let's go to the browser, and now if we try to hit this button, this time we get the data. So this is how the proxy call works. I hope I have cleared your doubts. Please do like and subscribe my channel. Please share it with someone who needs it, and give your feedback. I most welcome it. In the near future, I am going to release many videos frequently now, which is definitely going to help you in your web development careers. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment box section, and stay tuned with me. We'll meet you soon in my next video. Thank you. Bye bye for now.